G'day viewers, I scored this nice old motor today. It's the same power as this one, 2 horsepower. Hang on, no, this is a 2.2 kilowatt. I've mistaken myself for this motor. This is actually a 3 horsepower motor, not a 2 horsepower. So this is a 2 horsepower motor. It's about the same age as my coal motor. That's also a 2 horsepower. The size and the weight difference is big in this one. This came off an old lathe. The guy I bought it off was used to be in his military stuff. He's got nice old Jeeps, an old Oka, and old Range Rovers, which is really nice. Came off a big old early 1940s lathe. This motor came from, but he not living in the old house anymore. He's moved to town. It doesn't have 3-phase, so I didn't need it anymore. But I'm going to run this thing off a VFD. I'm going to check the terminal block, do some tests. I do want to check the windings though, in case they're loose. So I did the same thing as I did with my coal motor, because if I don't want the windings rubbing on each other. As the case of this one, the windings are loose and rubbing on each other, and we don't want that when you're going to run these off a VFD. That's a recipe for disaster. And this guy actually has a friend who's a motor rewinder, so I might get my little tiny left motor rewound. We'll see what I'll get in contact with him and see what it does, how much he charges. He said stay away from Chinese motors. He doesn't want to know about it, but this particular motor I've got, the one that's gone to Earth, is a Laferte motor, Italian one, which is a good brand. So underneath there, that crap, a little blue one down there. Let's see how much it costs to rewind that little motor. So let's get this apart, and we want to do some checks before I VFD it. Fresh coat of paint, and I'm going to polish that tag up and give it a good clear coat like I did with this one. Beautiful old motor. And they're made on very nice back, and they're going to find an eye bolt to go in there. You're supposed to put an eye bolt in there so you can lift it on a crane. Never had one by the looks of it. There's the specs. The Crompton Parkinson Australia, proprietary limited, back on Crompton Parkinson, actually made good shit, not the lighting junk bunnings you get nowadays. 2 horsepower, and it's a 1440 RPM, 3-phase, 50 cycles, 400, 440 volts, 3 amps, continuous rating, and it's star, not delta, so I still run a lot on a VFD. Weighs at least 30 kilos, this thing, it's heavy. At least twice the weight of my coal motor. It's a closed, what's got a closed rotor, so it's not open rotor like this one. The vents in it, you can see the windings in there. Anyway, let's get this thing apart. We can do some checks. I'm going to take the terminal block off. I think I'm going to replace that wire anyway, definitely. I'm not going to run it, that's too short for me to use. And I'll put some new wiring on that motor so I can run it off a VFD. Oh, this would be my perfect candidate for that. See if I've got the little grommet on it. That'd be perfect. Okay, it's got a star and delta round, but I'm going to leave it as is. Boy, does this thing smell good. She smells lovely. Vintage motor winding. Kind of like the old meter smell, actually. Like the old meter smell. Looks like a crack, but it's not, luckily. There's where the cable grommet goes in there. All cast iron, none of this Chinese and shit. Oh, that smells so good. Oh, that smells really good. No moisture in there. Oh, let's get this wire changed and we'll give it on the VFD. Now if I take it easy, it's quite a heavy rotor. May have to use a braking resistor, but we'll see how the Huang Yan goes. Feels like slow on this one here down. Yeah, there's newer motors, you don't get as much momentum in the rotor. These ones, they've got big flywheel rotors in them, but these newer ones, nah, It's like the bloody motor in a vibrator, just a small little bloody thing. There's no mass in that compared to that one, and it's the same. Well, that's a 3 horsepower, that's a 2 horsepower. Big difference of vintage motors, so it's probably more advisable, even though you've got a bigger drive than the motor, it's probably more advisable to use a braking resistor on these older motors, because the inverter is probably going to have a hard time slowing that down in time, so I'm going to have to take it easy with this. Well, it should do it. It worked all right with a McCall motor. Yeah, it should be alright. That's a 4 horsepower on a 2 horsepower, so it should handle it. Anyway, let's get this motor wired up and tested. It's all Wagoed up. Decide not to bother with the face whole damn thing, just Wago it. It's good enough for tests like this. All Wagoed up and all earthed. I'll start off slow, I won't start it off too fast yet, I'll slow it down. Hertz. Runs nicely. That slowed down nice. Get it closer. Get some of the rust off the bottom there, off the feet of it. Yeah. Way differently calibrated that motor. Yeah, not calibrated properly, see? Because I got it tuned to the other motor. Careful with the amps. See how it slowed it down like that? See, it takes a while because there's a bloody lot of mass in that motor. I've got to be careful with it. That's a bit much of this big little drive for that big 3 horsepower motor. I think it's more than that. We won't do 30 or anything over 30. Gradually speed it up. Yeah, can't go over 30. Yeah, you can see the that's a lot of mass to turn there for that drive. That's a heck of a lot for that drive to do that. Although I've got it set right because normally that'll be pulling a bit of current to slow down, but it's not, so it's actually not doing too bad. Yeah, it's not doing too bad at all. 30 hertz. If I try and get a wire brush in that shaft or polish it somehow. Yeah. That's about as fast as I can go, 30 hertz. Try and reverse it. Yeah, she's going backwards. Drive's not getting hot. Hell of a lot to slow that down, yeah. Poor old Huan Yang. I think it's more than to that drive being a 4 horsepower. That's actually handling it quite well, but it's driving it as if it's a bloody 10 horsepower motor on a 4 horsepower drive. But it's not pulling a lot of current from the main to slow it down. That's a good thing. There's less stress on the drive that way. I made it slow down. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Just like that. Before it was gradually ramped it down faster, and it will pull a bit of current. But that's a good way to slow the motor down like that. How am I going to set now? It's less stress than a drive. I ordered an Invertec. I think it's a I think it's a 3 horsepower VFD. It's an Invertec made in the UK or made in Wales. Unfortunately, it's a nice drive, IP55. I paid about $180 for it, which is a damn bargain for a drive. That drive normally retails for over 600 in some places. A good VFD. But unfortunately, the part that I want to make it work with a smartphone, you can control the parameters and the speed and everything. You control it with a smartphone via Bluetooth. It's a separate little dongle that plugs into it. But that's like $100 something separately. And I can't find any of those in Australia. I have to order from America or the UK, but the frickin' shipping is expensive on them. I could plug that, like a dongle that plugs into that VFD, and I could control it with my smartphone. If I set the parameters in it, set the control it with the motor on my smartphone, it's bloody awesome. But it's just expensive, that little extra, it's called the OptiStick. Just look up Invertec VFDs on Google. Invertec with a K, not a CH at the end. And OptiSmart or OptiStick, you type that in and it just shows you. It's pretty handy, I quite like it. A VFD that you can control with a smartphone, I thought that was pretty damn nice, pretty handy to have. You just got your serial port, like an Ethernet port, and your dongle plugs into it on the VFD. And you can connect to it via Bluetooth instead of a PC or a PLC, but having a smartphone compatibility to control the motor, that is awesome, I like that. That'd be very handy. But yeah, it's just that part to go with that drive, it's expensive. But yeah, I'll have to use a Huang Yang with this motor. That's what I've set it to. So this motor I'll probably use it on an Invertec VFD. See how it goes. That is a nice motor. Nice and quiet. Beautiful old motor. They've drilled it out there for some reason, but it sounds lovely, this thing. Anyway, that'll be enough for now. This will be next. I've got it working nicely, but the bloody dial string is an absolute nightmare. I remember the last time I did it. But anyway, as I said, I've ordered some more dial strings, so I might need more for this one. It's quite a long length. Anyway, that'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.